Whether you're a fan of one Housewives franchise or an obsessed fan of them all like myself, you've definitely heard or seen some of these notorious Housewives homes. Welcome to Hollywood Homes, iconic Housewives houses. Don't forget to comment below and let us know what other iconic Housewives houses you'd like to see in the next video. The most iconic Kyle Richards home has to be her Bel Air home that she bought in 2011 for just $3 million. It has finally been sold for $6.1 million after being on the market since 2017. Fans of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills probably recognize this house because of the epic parties Kyle threw throughout the early seasons of the show. Her annual iconic white parties, and my personal favorite, the time when she had to refuse Taylor Armstrong and her husband at the door because Adrienne Maloof was inside and there was some outstanding legal drama. This house was always one of my favorites because of its traditional feel, from the classically charming front exterior to the luscious green backyard with a pool and basketball court. The house is 6,250 square feet and has 7 bedrooms, 8.5 bathrooms, 20-foot ceilings, and Carrara marble and black granite tile floors. I feel like we all have a memory from Kyle's Bel Air mansion, and we've never even stepped foot inside of it. Kyle and Mauricio have since moved on to an even more fabulous house, but that's for another video. Next up is the table flipper, meatball maker, New Jersey housewife Teresa Giudice. Teresa is without a doubt one of the most iconic housewives of all time, whether you like her or not. And since the cameras weren't allowed to film her in jail, we've only ever seen her live in this one home. Teresa and her New Jersey King Louis have moved on and moved 2 doors down from her original home to purchase another mega mansion. The house is up for sale, so I'm assuming Teresa won't be filming here anymore, so let's have one last look at her favorite Montville mansion. So the story goes, Joe and Teresa bought the property that sits on 3.7 acres in 2002 for $530,000 and built their dream home. The house is 10,000 square feet, has 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, and a royal staircase fit for a New Jersey queen. We can't forget about the gourmet chef's kitchen, perfect for Nonno and Nonna, God rest their souls, who made us all crave that perfect Italian Sunday dinner. We watched all the girls grow up in this house, we saw Teresa leave for prison in this house, we saw her come back to the house after a year of being away, so this house has definitely been a part of our journey as a viewer watching The Housewives. The next Housewives house is probably the most controversial right now. Jen Shah from the Housewives of Salt Lake City appeared on our screens in 2020 as a new housewife, and she dubbed her property as the Shah Chalet. Turns out, Jen doesn't even own the chalet and was renting it from a Texas real estate company. Some fans were surprised by this, as most housewives don't rent, but now that we know of Jen's financial issues and alleged fraud charges, it sort of all makes sense. Anyways, Jen was renting the house for $13,217 a month. It's 9,420 square feet with 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and has a huge gourmet chef's kitchen, billiards room, and a beautiful backyard view with a hot tub. Well, it doesn't look like Jen Shah rents the property anymore, so it is up for grabs the next time you're skiing in Salt Lake City. To escape the cold in the summer months, we're heading to the Hamptons. We can't talk about iconic Housewives houses without bringing up Ramona's notorious Hamptons house. Don't worry, we'll talk about Dorinda's Bluestone Manor in another video.
I made it nice!
Ramona Singer has been on the Housewives of New York City since the beginning back in 2008. Even back then, she had her Hamptons house, which we were able to see when the Housewives went out east during the summer months. Ramona and her ex-husband Mario purchased the home back in 1994 for $875,000. Can you imagine what it's worth today? The home has 6 bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms with a master bedroom and billiards room. Don't forget about the lower level.
It's the lower level.
Okay.
So we're
calling it the lower level. Okay.
The house has gone through many renovations over the years, but one thing remains the same, that iconic outdoor pool. We won't get through this list without mentioning returning housewife Heather Dubrow. It seems like people are loving her return to the series, but let's be real, we love her gigantic estate even more. Heather's 22,000 square foot mansion, fondly known as the Dubrow Chateau, is worth roughly $21 million. She doesn't even know how many rooms are in the house, let's say it's 13, and that doesn't even include the $1 million movie room, game room, 14 bathrooms, and a champagne or champs button. The house even has a basement bar with an interior courtyard. The couple purchased just under an acre of land in 2013 for $4.2 million and spent roughly $18 million building their dream property. Not saying I want an invite, but I really like warm towels and champagne. And that's it for our top 5 iconic Housewives houses. Comment below and let us know what Hollywood house you want to see in the next video.